Patty Christensen, hand CRPS lady. So I went over to check out, do a little work for Zion Ponderosa Ranch Resort. My favorite client, so much fun. Love going over there. Also had to spend time down in Kanab doing, governmental stuff, different offices. Anyway, and I'm very, very open about the fact that I have CRPS. Number one, I'm Gen X, so we just are not about being fake about anything. We're just legit all the time. But also, I explain things to people. Now it does, other than the fact that these all turn the wrong direction, you can't really tell. But when I was in the throes of CRPS, my hands were super swollen. They were black or purple. They were very, very discolored. I could not even let air touch them. I mean, it was bad, right? And I'm not one to sit there and not tell. So I tell everybody all about it. I explain it. I tell them what it is. I tell them what the route I chose to deal with it, all of that kind of good stuff. And it's interesting because while I was over there, now this is rugged outdoor country, right? Think Zion National Park, think Bryce Canyon, think Coral Pink Sand Dunes, just think outdoor activities. There's a lot of rappelling. There's a lot of advanced hiking, all that kind of stuff. And there was a guy, and he was one of those tour guide types. And I don't know if it, in my mind, I'm thinking rappelling, but I could just be inventing that in my mind, filling in gaps. But anyway, he was out and he actually got injured. It wasn't that bad of an injury, but, and ankle, not hand, ankle. To me, the lower extremity CRPS is the worst. So he has this, and he's a young guy. I don't know, late 20s, 30, whatever he is, right? Just at that prime age. And he has this little tumble, but then everything just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. And I had a friend of mine say that I know down there that said, I am so glad that I knew you and knew that this CRPS condition exists, because we would have thought he was faking it. We would have thought he was scamming to get on disability. And I was like, no, this is what's going on. This is what it's like. Now, here I am 3 years later. So please give him hope that this is not a death sentence. It's going to suck. He's going to have to work through a lot of pain, but just give him hope. But she said, we would have all thought that he was faking it because it was such an extreme reaction. And I was like, well, yeah, I had carpal tunnel surgery that I was fully healed from when mine happened. So anyway, I'm glad I tell people about it, and I need to keep remembering to do that, especially since this is my CRPS page, so that when you come across other people who have this condition, especially in the beginning stages of it, when it is just wild, that you don't think they're faking it, that you go, oh, I now know about this condition. I can have empathetic conversations. I can ask questions. I can be helpful, all that kind of good stuff. So I don't know who he is. I should find out and maybe send him some salsa or something, just make his life hopefully a little bit better.